Good evening. How is everyone doing? Hope you're doing fine. Um, it's been a week. It's been a very busy week. I've been working a lot, long days, having lots of, calls and people calling in and making my life not hell, but it was a long week, to say the least. But nevertheless, I'm happy that I'm ready to go live. Take a sip of this. Empty can. Pause the music. Click on this. Make a view. Awesome. All right, let me switch this over to the scene so you can see the ugly mug again. Hi. There we go. So last time we ended up beating the third chapter, which was spooky and amazing, and we ended up dropping off a cliff. And we nearly died, I don't know. We're about to find out, of course, in this episode of Alan Awake. So without further ado, I'm just gonna make sure everything is set and you can hear me properly. I'm gonna click on continue game and let's hope the this
groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
what was I saying again?
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
There's someone else in here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Yeah, sure, Mr. Hartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip.
Night
Except
Springs.
for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
There's an Xbox 360 with the game Night Springs. That's cool. Hey, Brittany, welcome to the stream. Hello. I see you found my link. Hi. Welcome to Alan Wake. Welcome to this absolute clusterfuck of a game, of amazing story, great combat, and very spooky stuff. So yeah, and enjoy everything in the game. Apparently, we're patient here.
Creativity is a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Sure,
This way,
mate.
Alan.
Of course, we will. Everything is fine. Everything is under control. Oh, that's a bear. I can't open this. If you see me wandering around, I'm just mainly looking for collectibles
Now,
and stuff.
Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Mm-hmm.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Yeah, it can. If only you could explain this grass over here, which I actually found the reason why my grass looks like this. Apparently I can fix it by turning on a certain function in a different thing about anti-aliasing, making the grass apparently look better, but I'm too lazy and I kinda grew fond of it. So yeah.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
I should just
Cauldron
toss
Lake
this guy
spread
up a
below
cliff.
us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Rather not though,
Alan,
like
what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more
Control.
difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
yeah, something is most definitely not quite right. What's that in there?
Come along. Let's go inside.
Is that? Huh?
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I
Emerson.
got you. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry.
He looks fucked up, man.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the
small
head.
creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
And what's her story?
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed
Okay.
the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
What's he doing? Oh, that's Hartman. Okay. So Cauldron Lake Lodge. New episodes are the following. Okay.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Ah,
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these
Odin and
two
Thor.
are the Anderson brothers. Odin and Thor. They had a... How should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are
that's
well,
cool.
in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Metal never dies. We just evolve.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue.
I really hope they fucking die because they're cool. They're actually cool guys.
Return to your room and try to write. Really is for the best.
I should punch him in the face, shouldn't I?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm.
Valhalla.
Ella!
Yeah.
We wrote it all down, lest we to forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here's
I
the
love these
answer
guys.
for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Wow.
My head was clearing up. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. According to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom,
Yeah.
got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows?
That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they?
Memory and thought.
Memory and thought.
God, fucking cool.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Okay, so for those who just joined,
Built the farm close.
they were actually talking about the events that happened. Like, Thomas Zane was the writer who disappeared with the lady,
Well, he's the boss.
and these guys, Thor and Odin, they were like in a metal band, and apparently this lady, she looked like she went to a funeral. Apparently she takes advantage of people who are artists and stuff and makes them write things to make her come back to life.
Give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room
And these guys, they're called the Old Gods of Asgard, which is also a band, quote unquote, that made music for this game and the game Control, which I think there's a song they did called Take Control, which is a song about, well, you taking control of the situation.
Something's wrong. Sorry. Myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Yeah. So, old lady is the editor for his book and stuff, which I'll explain later. Old Gods of Asgard. Music, and they're a fictional band of another band, from another band,
Hartman
who
had mentioned
made.
the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
So yeah, they made music for this game and for the game Control, and these guys were in the band called the Old Gods of Asgard. So that's very cool that they made a reference to that for a fictional band of a real band who made the fictional band to make songs for this game and for Control. So I'd say if you have a time, if you just go to Spotify or YouTube and search for Old Gods of Asgard and the song Control, it's pretty good, not gonna lie. It's pretty freaking cool. Where the fuck did Hartman go? Yeah, it's Emerson with his Night Springs video game. Just pretty cool show. I think they uploaded everything on YouTube as well. I hope they did because it's lovely, weird episodes.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer? Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch. Afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
It's
Yeah.
my storm. I'm taking it.
Oh wait, there was a manuscript page. Comeback
Hartman kept
tour.
talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Tour, baby!
Yeah.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man! You think we haven't seen punks like you before?
More name.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
This is interesting. I hope we get to kill Hartman. That's... Those are guys from... The axe murderer is from the story in the intro, and the wrench, that's the guy who was supposed to give us the cabin. What the hell? This is some spooky shit.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Aw, that cunt.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
This is Barry.
Seriously, do you have any any idea how
Barry?
much trouble you're...
Ow! About time!
The
Barry.
fuck?
Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What?
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Am I? Oh no. Seriously? I pressed E and now he won't stop. Okay, let me just click this.
But it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir,
Eh.
Oh, afraid of the crazy
Sinclair
brothers,
looked
are ya?
bad.
Not so
That wasn't
weak
a love tap.
now,
The
are
crazy
we?
old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all
speed
my
through it for
manuscript
now.
copies. That's where he'd been keeping them. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously! Do you have any idea how much trouble
Barry?
you're in?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Fuck this. Oh no. Spooky. We gotta kill Hartman now. Fuck yeah.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh. Come on, let's go. This is not good. Fuck, I don't have a light on me. Ow.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Upstairs, upstairs. I know there's a thing upstairs. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Yes. Hi, Graphic. I am playing on computer with the keyboard and mouse. Oh, come on. Fucker. Possess furniture. Woo! In here. I think we'll get a flashlight later on this episode. Gow, you fucking furniture. Ooh, flare. pick up that. Oh, come on. That's close. Page. Highlight fall. Why don't you like this game? Trust me, it's actually a very good game. Very action-packed as well.
When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
The only scene audio for this game sucks. Dude, it does? I'm gonna do Monster Hunter again soon, man. It's just I really wanted to play this game. I really wanted to. I can't help it. I love this kind of shit, even though it scares me shitless. Gives me fucking heartburns, I know. But I love this. Up my mic. Okay, so the thing is, I could up this. Test, hello, hello. Is this better? Because if I up the mic, this is a fucking awesome game. Okay, I'm just gonna go with this. It's more that I hope the game isn't too hard for you folks. So I do this. This better? If you can hear me, I'm calling out to you. Do you hear me? Turn it more. Testing, hello. Blessed by game audio. Yeah, that's that's the thing. I already lowered the in-game volume, so for me everything should be fine. It's sometimes for some reason the game is like, you know what? Jump scares? Fuck you. Acceptable. Okay. Acceptable is good enough for me. Let's just put it that way. Seriously. Oh no. That's not good. Oh no. Okay, so I gotta dodge this. Or not. Guess that works as well. Just run. Just run!
I'm here!
Fucking run! Come on. Oh! That was close.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Just get in the car then, okay?
God.
Stay there.
Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Ow. Fucking bullshit, mate. What's hitting me? Oh no. That is. Okay. Okay. I need to get to the light and stuff like that. I just hope I'm not missing. Oh, I am missing stuff. That's a coffee thermos. I kinda need that because collectible, you know? Gotta catch them all. Catch all the collectibles and. Ow. Fuck. Cunt. Come on. I was gonna say one's not enough. Oh boy. I freaking love mazes. Dude, get in the car. Don't trust Emil. Oh. Oh, you thought you had me there, huh? Thought you fucking had me there, you fucking piece of shit.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
That's cool. That is cool. Oh.
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
Where though? I don't see him at all. Oh, that's a big guy. Come on. Let's do...
Move the channel. We turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people mad.
That sounded like one of the two old men went crazy.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cold.
Oh no. Oh.
Life seems to be yours. That way we don't have any trouble.
Ow. Come on. Fuck, there was a BFG on there. Come on. There wasn't? I thought there was. Whew, that was a close one. I thought that... It's a big, that's an achievement. 6 gun scribe. Nice. Spooky shizzle. Holy shit. I was almost afraid we had to fight the old guys, but I'm like glad we don't have to. Ooh, shotgun, nice. And the page, which we need.
Hartman knew he was no creator, He had no. Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Okay. Ooh. I guess I saw you. Wow. Ooh. They always think they have you, you know? If you're just quick, you can dodge and fire back. You just gotta take control. So much crows, damn it. That's a flare. We should be almost at the car, I think. I hope. Fucking gates, man. You know? All I do is be in your way.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand.
Gorrific Beauty, thank you for the follow! Welcome to the Brutal Army. Enjoy your stay and have fun on this adventure with the rest of us. Emil made Tom do it. So Emil is evil. My god. That's ammo and batteries. Batteries. The good stuff. That's a chest. Oh, secrets. Hi, I heard you. Sometimes you can hear them very well. It's like, yeah, here we are. Look at us. Oh, we got the BUG. So yeah, the flare gun is the most powerful weapon in the game. From the weapons that, you know, emit light. So you have the basic pistol, you have the revolver, a shotgun, a double-barreled, and a shotgun that has 5 shots, which is, they're both the same strength, so no difference there. But then you also have a weapon, the hunting rifle, which is a bit stronger than the regular shotgun. It just has, well, it has good reload times and shit. It's pretty decent actually. Switch computer because of multitasking. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Just enjoy your stay. Don't be mad at yourself. Multitasking. Oh, multitasking can be tough.
Features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
I don't like Hartman, not gonna lie. What's up, Barry?
Al! You're alive!
alive!
I am.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry.
Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is no good.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Oh, there's behind me as well.
Gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
Come on.
Hey, found a corner!
Ah.
I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
Boom! Ha 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 ha! Ah, this is fucking glorious.
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Hurry up! Ugh. Yes! Woo!
Please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say
Yeah.
something like that. You know what? You owe me big
Yeah, you
time
do.
for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm
I'm
done
done
with
with darkness.
You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna go to a metal concert though, like the old man's farm, which is gonna be fucking dope.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about
Hell
it,
yeah.
but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
You're in a... Oh, God.
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Oh,
Barry
no.
was nowhere to be seen.
Barry!
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch! There's no way you can climb down, though! It's like a sheer wall! Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
I have to be quick. And I don't have any lights, so I'm kind of fucked, you know? But yeah, horrific. I don't know if I... Oh no. Taken tornado. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's taking stuff. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. On the page. Barry, yeah, Barry is that annoying person, and that's why he is so great, because you love to hate him.
The Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Walter. Oh no, is one of them gonna turn? Oh no, I don't want to kill the Andersons, the rockers, the old guys. I don't want to hurt them. This is some tragic shit right now. This entire game has been nothing but tragedy, not gonna lie, but fuck. Ow. Box. Barrel. Barrels! I knew I couldn't trust you. PewDiePie warned me. Ever since the beginning. Oh fuck, one's closer than I like to be. Ow. Barrels! Fuck off! This is not barrels of fun. Wait. It died because of the lightning? Oh, fucking shit. I have played GTA 5, but 4 or 5. But I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. I've played it on the Xbox 360 and on the Xbox One. Ow, barrel. Oh! But I don't have a PC. Whoa! I'll never flare. But yeah, I did play it. Didn't really like it. Maybe it's just me, but I've open worlds last few years didn't really do it for me. That says something.
I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Because same with the new Legend of Zelda game. I tried to play it. I got a Switch for Breath of the Wild, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't think it was quite a good Zelda game. And that's my opinion. It's open world doesn't really do it for me these days. But yeah, that's me. That's me. Ow. Oh well, shortcut.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Of Michael's son. Oh yeah, the gamer guy, right? Like the guy who owns plays the games and. I think I know what you mean. That's a random fact that's apparently true, so good on them. Come on, one more! Fuck! Cunt! Shit! Fuck! Come on! I said shift! Ow! I'm just gonna run. Fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Oh no, there's more. Ow, come on. I'm fine. I'm fine. No. Terrific. Cheers. Great.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Go all the way around to go over there. Birds. Is that the heavy duty one? This is the best thing to have because this is the stronger one. Is there anything special? No? Okay, cool. The stronger light, the better light. We're doing well. The car is coming my way.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
No, it's not. It's a can of juiced Monster, Mango Loco. I do have booze, but it's sometimes on Wednesdays I like to drink, sometimes I don't. Today is one of the days that I don't think it's a good idea to drink because I have a very long work day tomorrow. Hey, that's...
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Yeah. That's...
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Thomas Zane. It's either me or Thomas Zane.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Damn. Less jealous, but enjoy. I could go drinking. I have some meat. I have some Jägermeister. I have rum. Do I have rum? I do have rum. Moonshine rum. To say
the dark presence followed the choreography
the easiest.
laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Oh, that's good. The storm, yeah, the tornado we've taken. That's a lot of flares, which they give you. Oh, not flares, traps. Yeah, these things suck. These things fucking suck. Luckily for us, they shine when you shine your light on them. So, yeah, I don't have any. What? I don't trust this. Put it in the most simplest way. I do not trust this at all. Ow. But worth it, because I want this. What's in here? Is this openable? I have no idea. Oh, there's nothing over there. There is a lot of darkness though, which I do not trust, so... And a page.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
That's so cool. Oh,
someone
yes,
had
please.
left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
3 times, that's do the trick. And are filled with darkness. Yeah, that's for sure. Is there anything else in here now that the light's on? I don't think so. Alright, let's head to the I think the Thor and Odin actually put these traps up, not the Taken. He almost had me, didn't he? No, apparently you're not supposed to touch the darkness. Or trust the darkness for that matter. Same for like these traps, which hurt a lot. Oh, come on. Come on, buzz off, piece of shit. Ow, fuck! Ow. Oh man. There's so much of them! Fucking hell. And distance this thing sucks, but that's because it's a shotgun. Fuck. Ow! These guys are accurate. Ah, there's more over here. Of course there is. I dodged that. Ow.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Yeah, my ass is gonna be very, very muscly, very strong and good of taking hits. of this
Hello?
game.
Anybody here? Ah! Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
What? I'm gonna... Hello? Hello?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him.
Oh shit!
Not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie.
It means to get you hurt.
Best friends. Suddenly the
What do you mean with
bad
that?
guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Oh, he's dead now. Cool. This thing sends messages way too late, so I didn't totally meant to hurt. What do you mean by that? I'm not hurt. I'm fine. I have a revolver. I have a... This door open now.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Yeah. So the light we keep seeing, that is Thomas Zane. Get attacked. Oh, lol. It's fine. I can multitask, sort of.
Danny, huh?
I can multitask, it's fine.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Even though I don't trust basements, there's a light here, and I trust that. So, ooh, flashbangs. That is the good stuff, if you don't mind me saying, because they go bang, and everything inside the area is dead. Oh, that's a deer. Oh dear. Ooh, we're gonna go off-road with Alan Wake. Let's go.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. Barry was Barry.
Fuck. I have skills. I can drive. Trust me, I can. This car handles like shit. So, Barry, I'm gonna take a bit longer. I'm gonna explore along the way. There's a new car up there. Could be useful. Just looking at the secrets and stuff along the way, which are worth it, as you have read the amazing manuscripts. And these secrets do make it a bit more, well, they help you along the way. They're there for a good reason. I'll grab this car, but this one handles a bit better. It has great physics as well. And it's my favorite car of the game, yes, even though it's not open world. You have vehicles to drive in. Good stuff. Let's see what's up here. Shotgun. Oh, hunting rifle. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Let's see. That isn't
Well,
radio.
as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, it's a love story and stuff, and it's very cool. But there is a lot of copyright music and stuff in it, which... Oh, this game is so good. Ah. Ow. Come on. Down. 1 and the 2 and the 3. Fuck you. 4, 5, 6. So it's a full clip of the magnum or revolver, then they're dead. And now we're gonna go muscle. Drifts like a boss. I love it. Great car. Oh, oh. Okay, I gotta get out. Don't die. Yeah, well, not yet. Kill these guys. Alright. Keep on rolling. You know what time it is. So there's one more, but he can suck a cock. Oh. You kidding me? You're fucking kidding me. Ow. Hey! Fuckers! Fuck off, will ya? Bloody fucking boss. I thought I fucking killed him. And these fuckers are him up. Oh, they come on my fucking back. Of course. Cool, guys. Very fucking funny. So how do I... Oh, I see. This is locked. Okay. Tapping to reload. Ah, secrets. He just wanted a hug. Yeah, I'm sure they would. Everybody wants a hug from me. So I give the best hugs. It's like the flashbangs because they're... What? Oof. Flashbang, so giving the upper hand. All that remains, no knock, I think that's from. That's fireworks. Oh!
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
Out! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Old gods of Asgard.
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? Stop! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Poof. Yeah, light stuff.
Yes! Here we go!
Ow, motherfucker.
Rescue! Oh, damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Pump shotgun. Poof. Oh, what is this? Heavy duty lantern, holy shit. Oh no! There was one behind me.
You decided to
Fuck.
go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
Oh, I gotta do that again. I like this song,
We
so
have
it's
to
good.
fight 'em off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Oh, this is good stuff.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn!
These guys, they do multiple.
I'll get them working again, I promise!
Is a rifle ammo in there? There is actually a rifle ammo. Fuck!
do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please.
Oh, this is so cool. I know, right? It's fucking amazing. Woo! Flashlight, come on. No! Oh, I didn't want to toss. Oh, there we go.
No, no, no! Why do you keep doing
That was a
this to me?
checkpoint.
Do it for Barry, please, please, please.
I hit the ammo. Oh. I thought I fucking dodged.
Ow! This may be the most awesome moment of our entire lives. They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
Children of the Elder God. Of course, that's the song name. Boom. Oh, that's like 3 achievements in 1. Ah. The Elder Gods. Yeah, you did. Crazy son of a bitch. Woo! Yeah. Oh, that's really fucking cool. Mm.
That was awesome!
Yes, it was.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Oh, hell yeah. That was so cool. That was really cool. Seriously, go check them out. Old Gods of Asgard. YouTube and Spotify. They should be on there.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
I love this game. It's stuck in my head now, that song. Holy shit. That made an impact. That's how you sell your music, man. Even though for a fictional band, that was crazy shit. Ooh, gotta do platforming. Come on. Woohoo, yeah. There we go.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
I will. I most definitely will.
Wow! You look at that
Sick.
thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
fucking crap. They did amazing stuff on here. Holy shit.
Sleep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Night
Night
Springs.
Springs.
Man,
Somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs.
Enjoy this, by the way.
Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Yeah. Night Springs. Some episodes are very interesting actually. Some are like, okay. But the first one as well, I'd say if you can, check out the VOD, put on YouTube. I can link you the video if you want. Because in the first episode, there was also an episode of Night Springs. Every episode of Alan Wake has an episode of Night Springs. And I think if you watch them all, you get an achievement because, well, it's pretty fucking cool. So yeah, I'd say go check them out if you can. They're on YouTube. I'll put a link on them on Discord. But yeah, what happens is it's like the Twilight Zone, but then different and mini stories inside this game.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Oh no.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
That's a raise. Oh. Oh, this is cool. I need me a poster of this. Seriously, give me a band merch of Old Gods of Asgard. Just hell yeah. I'd love that shit. Hello. Boom! Shotgun to the face, putting you in your place. It is, isn't it? What? Where the fuck did he go?
I think we can make it through here, Al.
What? What just happened there? You got struck by all the... Oh, okay. What's up there then? Why is it giving light? Is there a page up there? No, there's not. It's just a weird light source coming from there. Okay, fine by me. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Come on. Who's a good boy? It's you, isn't it? Aw, thank you. Have a very nice day. Well, Barry. Let's see. Moonshine.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
And he's gonna drink it probably. Ah. Silly Barry.
Be careful, Al!
I will, no worries. And there's someone else in here. I heard them. Woo! Hoo hoo hoo.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
They're here. That's the same one I'm having now. Give me the batteries. What's this gonna
As
say?
you regular listeners know, I
Ooh,
tend to work
achievements.
through the night, but I'm not the
KB
only
event.
one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Thank you for being awesome, Pat. The only one guy who believes us besides Barry, I think. Oh, silo, and there's a checkpoint. Battery's full. Okay, cool. So
I could
one
see the
episode.
building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned
Oh,
out
nice.
They had the goods.
Not gonna lie, every episode about, well, from Alan Wake takes roughly about 2 hours and some. So, yeah, this game could take a while for me to finish. I fucking knew it.
You've got to be kidding me.
I knew it. I knew it. Ooh. Yeah? You gonna do that? I'm gonna do this. Boom! Hey, that, you shadowy piece of shit. Hey, that must be the hammer Thor is using. Can I kick this? No? Okay. I don't like this light. It kind of fucks with me.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there.
Yeah, we
This
are.
farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla. Valhalla? I know, right? The fucking corn cutter coming to life. They're gonna fucking eat me. God, this game is really amazing though. But yeah, you get attacked by fucking farming equipment. This looks like they tried to build a longhouse in. That's cool. That's actually very cool. There's something on the porch.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Oh fuck, I scared myself there with the shotgun. Get out of the way. Old Gods of Asgard. The Valley of My Shadow. That's very... Wow. Arts. For album arts. Let's go.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Ooh. That's a sick flying V, which I think is not gonna work anymore. It could, if it's been kept in good property, but it doesn't look like it. It's just been laying around there. Who knows, maybe it still works. Kentucky, that's a nightmare worthy here. Thank you very much. Those corn things.
Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh? You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted. Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
No kidding! Those guys sound awesome.
All the gods know the truth. Yeah, of course they do. Ooh, I like that. That's a very fancy guitar. I love it. Reminds me of the one I have. Locked. Open. Records.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of
Old Gods of Asgard.
We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a
Booze millionaire.
Booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
Aww.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Well, I guess they're fucking tripping balls. Fuck. Wait, what?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Alice?
I remembered being
Alice?
surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned
Aw.
the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, The next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Yep.
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be some scary fucking shit.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
I don't trust this.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Alan.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
My heart.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
that's how it began.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Previously on Alan Wake.
End of episode 4.
The Dark Presence. I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
The clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the
light. You missed the
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
It's fine. You missed the ending of the last section. I will upload this to YouTube, by the way, just for all you wonderful folks.
Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Barry.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
Oh, yeah, right.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here, all the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale,
Hi, Pancake.
your opinion would matter
Welcome to the
more
stream.
if you were sober and if I actually believed
Hope
you
you're
were
having
here
a
on
wonderful
official
day.
business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this.
Oh my god!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool.
Stu.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. I didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true.
I'm gonna keep playing. Fuck it, I'm gonna keep
He took
playing.
out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel. Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Oh, this game is so fucking good.
Get the emergency power on.
I was gonna say I'm gonna quit after this, but no, I'm gonna keep playing for a bit because I love it too much. I just can't stop even though I have to work tomorrow. I have to start a bit later, so I'm fine. Oh, there's a flare over here. Don't mind if I do. There's more over here. Something over here. I don't know for sure. There's a coffee thermos. I gladly dig that. Peer pressure. Power. Power.
Here are your things. Wait, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check.
Oh,
Cynthia,
thank you.
She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
Old decommissioned power plants. Oh, that makes sense. If she wants to live in the light.
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in 2 places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
My hangover wants you to shut up and get to work.
Hello, Mr. Breaker. This is Barry Wheeler. Yeah, I know.
Oh, so good.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls.
Oh,
we
no.
can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Ooh. That door's closed. Oh yeah, of course we can go to the back. Like we did in an earlier episode.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the
That scared me. Oh, batteries. Get rid of the darkness because it's bad and stuff. Man. This game is captivating. What, you can hurt them. Right, is there something else up here? Ooh, there's flares. Thank you. Yes. Same. Ah. Ow. Oh, that's crows. That's crows. Come on. Die. Take that, Cruz. Oh, fuck. Shit. Ow. Come on. Hey. Alright, let's try it again, but this time not die. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Fright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Ow.
Man, that's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
You choked on pizza. Why? Don't choke on pizza. Whoa. Use the battery on the flashlight to... So the thing, you can only hurt them when you blinded them by the lights. Reload. Poof, poof, and they're gone. Oh, there's more of them. It's not even Deer Fest yet, and there's already a sale. Wow. I am so very stoked to find out what's gonna be the conclusion of this game, because this game is fucking cool. I won't joke on a pizza if you don't eat yourself. Oh, that's something I can't promise, I'm sorry. Oh, this is the diner. Oh, please give. Thank you. There's a coffee thermos underneath the... well...
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Oh. Black Russ 4DR? Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but thank you for the follow, my dude, and welcome to the Brutal Army. Enjoy your stay during this spooky Wednesday. Barry in the sheriff station.
Making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside and he heard
Black
Planet
Chris
made him
4
jump,
VR.
he had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Oh no, Barry. Fuck. I'm sure I think the DLC for 2020 is gonna be better. You know, just we gotta wait for it to come out. 2020 Part 2. It's gonna be the DLC. It's gonna be worth it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna have concerts. It's gonna have conventions. It's gonna have cool stuff. You know. It's gonna look past the dark times and. He thought he had me. He thought he fucking had me.
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
I can't judge by that, but oh.
You have the right in silence. I stand these rights. Right there.
Oh, he's gonna charge me. 4 shots. Poof. Hell yeah. So, first things first, I want to go inside here because if I could. I thought there were secrets in here. I'm gonna be checking because I thought there was secrets. Backtrack. Backtrack. Ooh. You can fix everything if you just backtrack. Ooh. Follow. Okay, I guess it's gonna be later on then. Oh, maybe behind here. Can we climb these? I don't think we can we? Nope. Can we climb this? Nope, we can't climb the fan. Maybe we can go inside from somewhere over here. Ooh, that's light. That's good. It does look like we can get in from the roof, but how do we get up there then? Oh, I think I see how. Maybe from over there? I'm gonna backtrack because I accidentally shot. That was not what I wanted to do. It's getting a bit hot in here for some reason, I don't know why. The window is, well, it's closed, so. Oh no. What do I do? I mean, she's just chilling there, you know, just being, sup, I'm cool. Maybe tried to kill you a few episodes ago, but yeah, you're fine. I guess there's no secret in here. I just almost died, but I'm into this fence, you know. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, so I guess there's no secrets this way. There must be, but maybe a bit later on. Oh no. Darkness. You're trash. I really wonder where that secret could be. I'm gonna lie, I have no idea where it could be now. Is it in here? No. In here? No. Oh, there's a... Oh, it's always good to have this stuff. Ooh, shotgun ammo. Maybe that's the secret stuff, I don't know. Yeah.
I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
Looks nice as fuck. Played it, now I want to play Quantum Break.
It's an ambush.
Yeah, that's actually a good one because Quantum Break is the follow-up for Alan Wake, right? Officially it is. But didn't it do a bit... Wow, fuck.
Far enough.
Even highlighted the message, dude, that's awesome. But yeah, Quantum Break is also on my list because I have heard mixed reactions about it, but it's supposed to be a follow-up of Alan Wake. If I am correct, I am not. He has a fucking chainsaw. Oh fuck. Yeah, they are. Stop standing in my light. Ow. Why is this bitch so useless? I'm sorry, I shouldn't call women bitches. That's very uncool. I did not mean to call you a bitch. I am sorry. But it would be nice if you helped for once. I'm sorry. Calling a woman a bitch is disrespectful and not cool. You should never call a woman a bitch, and if you do, you should apologize immediately. Unless if it's used as a joke, and you both laugh about it, then it's fine. If not, you done goofed.
Let's go, Wake.
Coffee thermos. Coffee. Do you folks like coffee? Real coffee. The Duncan Hills coffee theme. Well, coffee jingle more. I wish I could play that fucking song. The solo was insane. I should try and play some Rocksmith on here for once. Fail miserably, but fuck, that's gonna be epic. He's gonna dress like fucking Nathan Explosion and just stand there with the corpse by now and like, do you folks like coffee?
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
Jury
I
rig.
already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
Oh, manuscript page.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again. But meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Oh.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
The keys aren't upstairs, Wake.
I'm just gonna take a quick look.
No. Secrets. Unless there's nothing. What the hell? Oh! Fuck! Fucking... Fuck. Hi. Hey, I am a metalhead gentleman extraordinaire. I think that says enough about me. And also, hi, King Dabes. How are you doing this fine evening? I am, though, like, I try to be at least. The lies! Oh, I have the wrong gun equipped. Whoa! What's in here then? Oh, I am actually gonna grab this. I will stop with the lies if you admit that I am actually metalhead extraordinaire. Not gentleman, just metalhead. Trying to reach the gentleman position. As you know, gentleman. Not funny, I know. I'm gonna shut up now. Oh, hell yeah. That's the good stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Give me.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
What's going on here?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god.
Oh, giant flying cars.
Barry, look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
We gotta help him though, like, even though we hate Barry, we gotta save him.
Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
I jumped to my seat there, like I clenched my ass very tight there for some reason. I gotta fix the grass textures for next episode. This is 6 shot. Okay, that's them gone. Cool. Alright, I'm good on ammo. Oh yeah, I have 2 BFG shots. I am fine.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days he'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Yeah,
Wait,
sure.
You got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
Makes sense. And yeah, but I think Barry's like the character that was written to be hated to love. Or love to hate, you know. You love to hate the guy because it's Barry.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing. Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always getting into them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
That's why there were all these cars from the light power plants over the forest with generators and stuff. She's the one who placed them all around town. Interesting. Now I know how that's happening and why that is happening. Two-story bookstore now.
I don't see Barry.
Oh, that's where he is.
Wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Hahaha. Oh, more flare gun ammo. Please, don't mind if I do. Ooh. See, this is why we explore, to grab and collect stuff. That's the good stuff. Yeah, on the way. Come on. I sense danger. Yeah. Checkpoint. Yeah, we're good on ammo. Oh, hey, hello.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
What did I say? We love to hate Barry, thinking he is the hero of the story. Not gonna lie, I think he might die in the end, but you know, you never know until you get there. Arrgh. Oh ho ho, hell yeah. Concealed firearms are prohibited in this facility. Well, not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Combat.
Let's take a break.
Okay.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Thank you for notifying us, sir. Woo! How did they not die? The fuck? Woohoo! God, these things are annoying. They're fast. It's a miracle there's not more people waking up in the middle of the night by gunfire. Like, they think this shit is normal.
Open. Let's go, Wake.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Yeah, no guns my ass, motherfucker.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
Fuck. So the reason why I laughed, a friend of mine, sick at home, someone brought her groceries. She made a list of groceries, but instead of the list, the person
there's no way going through the
bought
crumble turned out to be a
everything
bad idea.
he likes to eat, and not the thing she had on the list. So instead of like a chocolate bar, he bought her a a jar of Nutella. So instead of having chocolate, she's now just eating Nutella out of the jar. And she sent me a picture. Okay. I sense. Oh, let me introduce you to my friend Flash. Ah, savior of the universe, gonna save every one of us. That's the way to go. Maybe there's secrets somewhere away. Nope, no secrets here. What about over here? Hey, 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 you sneaky bastard, you. Oh, you thought I was gonna miss the fuck out of you, but it fucking didn't. Yeah.
Did you call 911?
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't
No.
like that one? A tough
No.
audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
Fucking Barry. Seriously though, like.
The general store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. Gosh, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Flaming light of
Alice
Mordor.
had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Tough love. You just want to go to a cabin and have fun, and then fucking wife gets kidnapped, and you're starting to write a horror story which can becomes real life. And
Throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license. You're cleared for departure to Night Springs.
I saw the Flash over there.
Sheriff.
Ooh, yes, please. Too bad. So sad. This night on Night Springs. Woo-hoo-hoo! Come on. Oof. Teamwork making the dream work. Nope. But it's cool that the AI actually tries to help, which is very sweet, and sometimes actually very help out very much.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't
Right.
take too long. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, no shit, Barry, me too. It's gotta be... Oh, hell yeah. Is it gonna be a last stand scenario, I think? Alright. So, they're gonna do nothing, and I'm gonna do the last stand.
You will never turn back.
Fucking...
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
Hey, that's mean. Oh, that's wrong ones. Fuck off. Oof. Holy shit. Whew. It's very good that I didn't use any of the flare gun ammo from the beginning. This stuff is saving my life, not gonna lie. Woo.
Wait, we're leaving. Get a move on.
That's a flashbang down.
Just get me a mover, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a
Oh.
rogue crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right, the city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
Aww.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't
Damn.
land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Oh, all those crows, damn.
Hold on!
Oh shit. Okay. What I'm gonna do? I lost all my stuff, didn't I? The guns do. I might die, yeah. Thank you. Darkness, where's her face? Come on, open up. Whoa! Whoa! Fuckity fuck! Fuck the fuck! 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 How are you not dead? Oh, i helvete. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to keep streaming, but I have to end it now because otherwise I'm not gonna stop and then I'm only gonna go to bed and then I wake up tomorrow. It's like fuck, how long am I gonna sleep? And then look at the time. It's like, oh, I'm ready for work. So I am very sad to cut it right here, but I'm gonna end the stream for today. First off, I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you for the followers. You mean a lot to me. I have a Discord server. I am on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link should be in the things beneath the stream on Twitch. And if you want to join my Discord server, just type !Discord, and you should get the invitation link for the server. That said, I'm gonna put it on this one. Thank you all so much for watching again. The Gaming Metalhead signing off. Have a very awesome day or evening or morning wherever you're from. And I'll see you all on Wednesday next week. I'm gonna continue Alan Wake. Bye bye!